Hey old soul, just over a year ago I sold everything I owned and moved to the land of Bali with my ex-husband and 3 kids. Now I live my dream life, traveling first class around the world, teaching others how to do the same. If you are ready for a life that is so abundant and free, where money flows like air so effortlessly that you don't even care because you are simply focusing on you and allowing everything to be true, then you are exactly where you need to be. Let me teach you how to be wildly abundant and insanely free. It gets repeating. Do 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 do. Let my love open the door. Let my love open the door. Let my love open the door to your heart. Do 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 do. Oh my gosh, I'm like always teary when the channel comes through. I've only got 5 minutes. I've got my beautiful lunch arriving. I was like, I'm not going to cook today. I'm going to receive all the blessings. Like there's a beautiful moth just above me. Transformation. Going to be short and sweet. This morning I woke up. My daughter was screaming downstairs. I come walking down the stairs. My son's there looking sheepishly at the floor. I look at him and he goes, I hit her because she was screaming at me. She was screaming at me. And so I walked down, and instead of getting mad at him, I just walked over to him and I hugged him. I gave him this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful hug. And I was rubbing his back and I had no emotion. Nothing came out of my mouth for a few minutes. And then I just said, I want to ask you to do something that you've never done in your life, but it's going to change the world for the better place. He didn't really want to hug me. There was too much anger and shame in his body because he knew that what he had done wrong, and I wasn't going to be the person that made him feel worse, because you cannot solve shame and guilt and anger with shame and guilt and anger. You cannot. As Einstein always said, you cannot solve the problem from the same level of consciousness that got you into the problem. You can only solve those levels through love. So I gave him love. And I said to him, when somebody is projecting their pain, their anger, their discomfort towards you, I want you not to take it on as your own. I want you to stand in love. I want you to stand in presence. I want you to stand in your truth. And I want you not to react and be in guilt and shame cycles. This is the most beautiful gift that you could ever give to your kids. This is the reason that we have war in the world, because someone gets angry and then the whole world gets angry. We were never taught love. We were never taught how to come back to love. You will live a life beyond your wildest dreams when you know how to come into love, come into your heart, come into your truth. It's all you have to do. It's that simple. But it's going to be the hardest thing that you ever do to get over the program and not hit your kids like your parents hit you, and not yell at someone like your parents yelled at you, and not feel the anger and shame that your parents bestowed upon you. You're going to have to be greater than the program. You're going to have to step in. You're going to have to feel in your emotion of love and that everything's working out when everything in your body feels like it's not, because you're being pulled back to the past instead of being pulled into the future. There is a light beyond your wildest dreams waiting for you. And the faster that you can quickly attune to this, the faster you will get there. The Kundalini activation session I did this morning, and that I'm constantly doing for my beautiful community. If you feel the call, definitely click on the link that I put below, because it will change your life. They're literally selling out so fast. It's been absolutely crazy. I've had to put more sessions in. But it's such a beautiful frequency to work with, because it helps you transmute these emotions, transmute these old ways of being. So in that moment, when you would usually yell at your kid, you can walk up to them like I did and give them a hug. And I'm saying this with love and being so humble, because there was a version of me that could never do that. There was once a version of me that in that moment would have come walking down the stairs. It's going to make me emotional. There was once a version of me that would have come walking down the stairs screaming at my kids. Don't you dare scream, I'm trying to sleep, like just being my parent. But I've done so much healing, and I activate these beautiful high frequencies like the Kundalini energy, so that I can stand there with no emotion in my body. So I can stand there without being triggered by my kids. So I can stand there in peace and love, and it's how I do the job I do. A lot of people get triggered by some of the things that I say, and I'm able just to stand in peace and guide them back to love without emotion, because I know what it takes to really embody this work and be in your heart. And the more that you can be in your heart, the more you'll be guided into limitless abundance, into love, into the dream beyond a dream beyond a dream. If you're feeling called to cross through that portal, really check in with your soul. The 1111 portal is going to absolutely change your life. It is a potent shift, massive change, huge shifts. If you're feeling the call to that, I'm going to pop the link to that below as well. Just close your eyes and say, which one do I feel the most called to do? And whichever one it is, step in, take action. Don't be afraid. The money's already done. Your dream reality is already done. It's already here. The path is already clear. It's already done. It's nothing that you need to do other than just turning up and being truly you. I love you. I see you. Let the miracles come through, please. Let them come because they're waiting for you. Your guides want you to know that they're coming. And there's just one tiny little thing that you need to remove or choose so that you can allow them to come through. And I know the shifts happen when you sign up to either of these two choices, because that's what my medicine is. It's massive change. Massive fucking change. Anyway, beautiful, wealthy old souls, I love you. I see you. Have an incredible day. Have an incredible day. Let miracles come your way. And yeah, just keep choosing to be the lighthouse that you know that you are.